Vampire Mirror. Amazing. Just my third Vampire Mirror in as many days. I've now played one on tabletop, I've played one in a league, and now I'm playing one in the arena. Woo! God, what a waste of time Vampire Mirrors are. Oh, what a waste of time they are. There is a secret. There is a secret to winning Vampire Mirrors. Hello everyone, and welcome to game number 1 of our Vampire Arena run, where we've got a Vampire Mirror. Way. Is it called playing Blood Bowl? Well, as I was just saying, there is a secret to winning Vampire Mirrors, and you know, the secret is kick the ball. As is the secret to winning most vampire games, actually. Kick the ball, and ideally, don't lose any trolls on the LOS. That's the main secret there. Alright, so if we could just not get completely removed here now, that would be amazing. Getting quite tired of these Vampire Mirrors. Oh, we've gone for a Vargeist. I didn't even look at his build, honestly. I kind of just assume everyone's going to play the same Vamp build. Which is, you know, my Vamp build, which Torquemada came up with. And is the correct build. And any deviation from this build is wrong. Vampires are nice and cozy. They're genuinely think I might change my entire stream to just be like, well, particularly considering, you know, it's autumn and autumn vibes and Halloween and all that's coming up. So like change my follow overlays and my sub overlays to be more bat themed. Is this the Gotrek build? It actually could be Buzzy Buzz, yeah. I think it is what he brought to Killarney. So there you go. Brilliant coaching. Gives us a reroll. Whoa. He also has one bench, which is terrible. Terrible. You need the bench. You need bench more than you need rerolls, funnily enough. Because with the bench, you can just avoid using one of the rerolls. Should have pro'd. If you're going to take pro, should have probably pro'd one of those pushes. So, I've got block, and you don't. And there you go. That's how you win a game of vampires. Like I said, win the toss. Does he have jugs? I don't think they start with jugs. He had Mighty Blow. Yeah. Literally just kick the ball, and that's how you win Vampire Mirrors. It's what I said. It's what I said, isn't it? You know? Just kick the ball. So yeah. Buzzy Buzz getting the MVP there. Corn, ugh. Corn is a rough one. Corn's a rough one, isn't it? Ugh. Hey Rick, how you doing? Hello, Elp. Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Fez. Genocide lol or something. Right, corn. Let's freaking go. Kill, maim, score. Pfft. What about that last one? Scoring is hard. Scoring is tough. It's not easy scoring. Although I did win my third most touchdowns trophy there at the weekend. But like I say, scoring is tough. Mr. Hyde. He's kicking. Ugh. Terrible. Oh, herself son. Right. He has a blood spawn. And he's got kick. Imagine taking kick on a corn team. Sorry. Kira came home and distracted me during the most important bit of the drive. My setup. Yeah. My setup is incorrect. It's terrible. Rating coaching gives us a reroll. Lovely. He goes there. I mean, kick is fine. Kick is fine as a skill, but it's... I don't think it's worth taking on corn. Block's right there. Boo. Boo. Had to use a frickin' reroll. Diced. What a dicing this game has been so far. Whoa. In fairness, I'm kind of coming around to the idea of kick on, like, wood elves and rats. I think it can be pretty good on those teams. His drive could get very ropey very quick. But I do want more experience with my... Oh, 1D Skull could help things now a lot. So I was saying, I do want more experience of just trying to get these two turns done. Like, probably just better to not score in 2 turns here. But I want the setup. And I think that's pretty good. So he'll pass the ball to this runner. He should probably pick up the ball if he's going to pass, though. I find that helps a lot. And then she is going to hand the ball off. To there. Now we could move him. I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and gaze here to free him up. So it is a 3+ gaze, 3+ activation. Got it. Gaze here. Move him to... Ooh, can't move him to there. Ah, that does actually slightly ruin my plan. I could just gaze him as well, I suppose. And try. Gaze him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gaze him. Stand him there. Hand off the ball. Move in our food. Don't roll a 1. That one is fine. Don't roll a 1 there. We'll allow that one. 3 1s in a row, eh? Good. Good old Blood Bowl. The one thing about playing Vamps quite a bit is you do get very comfortable with just failing. So I do think that is very good for people to learn. Thanks, Apostabzus. I like me too. It's a bit of a shame that happened. But it will make the drive more interesting. We haven't taken any damage. But quite difficult from here. So It is, of course, possible to just 2D the ball. It's like anything with Vamps, right? It's possible to do it. It's just whether you should do it is a different thing, isn't it? So, I quite like going for 3+ Hypnogazes at times. In situations like this, sometimes it's pretty good. Because now, we've got the assist as well as him not being there, right? So that can be pretty helpful at times. I'd be quite tempted to try like this gaze here, but that's just too much dice. Can't go here because you get surfed. So I think I'm just gonna try this. Let's here. The problem with playing against Corn is that, you know, you just get surfed. So that's fine. I think you need to stand up then. Probably stand there. Try and get you in the game. Good. You're gonna dodge the 3+, but I need to dodge you first anyway. Well, you get surfed, so I actually do need to do you first. That's fine. And let's see if we can get you up here. Good. Get you out of there. That's fine. So ball's on the ground. We've got some players in the area. Down to 2 rerolls already though is scary. That's the problem with Vamps drives, right? You just run out of steam quite quickly. Like, you have so many options. But it is quite easy to run out of steam. The power and the stun on the sure hands is really good. Shame the thrower is still on the ground. Well, the thrower and the stripper still on the ground. But that's it. Hello everyone in chat, by the way. Sorry. As you can probably imagine, playing vampires doesn't tend to go hand in hand with being able to communicate with chat all that well. So I'll do my best to talk through my turns, but I mightn't be able to chat with chat during my turns as much. So one of the other really good things to do against vampires is foul the ever-living shit out of them. If you see a vampire on the ground, you should probably kick it in the head. Would be my advice. It is, you know, in almost every scenario, it is worth the trade. And sometimes, right, sometimes a send-off or a stun against a vampire is very much worth it as well. So, some things to keep in mind for sure. Just a push. Into a POW. Into removal. Into pickup. Into pickup. That's pretty good. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's pretty okay, isn't it? I mean, there is just 2 dice on the ball because it's vampires, so there's 2 dice on the ball every turn. I mean, I can surf that ball carrier with my frenzy blitzer. I don't need a Varg to do that. I'm quite tempted by this 3+ gaze again. I think 2 will have to do though. Do that. Or try the surf potentially. 2+, 2+, 2+, 2+, 2+. Well, that doesn't actually surf it, does it? So then I'd rather do a block, I think. That's fine. And I really do need to try and get this stripper up off the ground. But he'll go up, but hopefully he can dodge out as well. Cool. So we'll go here and we'll turn over. I hate this, but the stripper is quite important. The stripper is quite important to have on its feet now. Yeah, probably, Julian. My kind of thinking there was, right, if we can get the knockdown, then we just have the runners to go and pick it up. But good. It's going to be quite hard to stop this score, I think, with our lack of rerolls and the couple of removals we've taken. Or he could just base my stripper. That also works. New logos, Christopher. Whoa, let's have a look. New logos instead of the one I have up now. I was like, this is the new logo. This is the new logo. What do you mean? There's new logos. Oh, gosh. Gosh, damn it. This is not good at all, is it? This is very, very not good. So, like, obviously you could come in here, gaze this, right? But I kind of feel like I'm better off trying this 3+ into here, blitz this, and then he tries and dodge, picks up the ball and passes it. I feel like that's kind of where we're at already at this stage. 4 removals and 1 reroll. Alternatively, like, he goes there and gazes. Isn't really going to work, is it? Just do the uphill strip. Yeah. I mean, it's a 1, right? It's not even uphill. Suppose. Uphill strip and then try that. Sure. Hope it bounces like here. I should have probably pushed him to there, shouldn't I? Because of that. Alright. Can I make this even better? That's just a 1. I can just try and gaze here, can't I? That's fine. I think I'm gonna have to try that as well. So good at Blood Bowl. Sorry, I'll close the door. Kira decided to hoover. I don't know if that was coming through on the mic. Hello, Jam Toast. How's it going? How's it going? I mean, we have a dead thrower, so it could be better. But we still have 11 men and a reroll to stop a corn 4 turn. Grab pass, run away, score. That's kind of how Vamps work. Yep. I mean, I did at least 1 pass every game with Vamps over the weekend. I did 4 passes against you, didn't I, last night? Vamps, they're quite good at passing. So our brilliant 2 turn, which worked really well, right? Ended up being 5 turns, and all it did was cost us 3 rerolls and a thrower. Pretty successful. This formation is not at all exploitable by a blitz, is it? Oh, we've sweltering heat. Oh, that actually could be miserable. So what's our bench like? Gone. Bench is gone. We have 2 kills. That's fine. Hargrim survives the LOS. Well done, Hargrim. Buzzy buzz buzz. MVP of the last game. Does get knocked down. Into removal. Ooh. Big guy rolls a 1. I know how that feels. I've rolled a 1 before. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 to pick up that ball. 5 squares are moving to pick up the ball. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna pick it up and hand it off. That's a lot of dice, isn't it? Maybe you have to against Vamps get it on the shore hands. The shorey hanny. In there. Sorry, your hoovering wasn't cozy for the stream.
Oh, God forbid I do with a housework.
I know.
Right.
I know. And you're trying so best as well.
Cooking and I'm cleaning. And I don't have a ring on my finger.
That is crazy.
That's awful.
That's awful. Don't know how much of that you were able to hear, chat. Hopefully all of it. Cheers, PC. She's doing a great job. And she knows she is. Maybe I should have just kept him in base, actually. Off, isn't it? Don't really want him there. Farm there. Screened a bit. Would you like to move? You would. Mighty. Maybe we can just keep him tagged in. And then we'll see if we can move that one. Because she can actually do things. That's fine. She can actually do things like get hit in the face. Yeah, I mean, at the weekend PC, right, in terms of like vamp long drives, once you steal the ball off a team, like if you can stall it out for 8, then obviously that's amazing, isn't it? Because you're not giving up extra line hits. I mean, stalling it out is pretty good for not giving up extra line hits. But it's not always easy. Potential surf on the ball here, depending how the rest of the turn goes. But yeah, did a couple of 6, 7 turn drives with vamps. The problem is, like we see in this game, right? Like you don't want to be on the ball. It is really good to just get rid of it. You take the push there. Don't take the push there. Interesting. And one of these skulls puts in the last reroll and pushes my vampire closer. Doesn't push my vampire closer. Pushes it further away. Alright, so we'll just move you to there. Turn 7. They have no rerolls. We're almost certainly trying to surf the ball. So, are we almost certainly trying to surf the ball? I could just get in the way and surf him. Sack next turn. Guess it'll depend how this goes. We do only have so much players with so many things that can be done. And then, am I mental? Yes, absolutely mental. Well, I could just gaze him, couldn't I? That's fine. We have food, so I'd like to keep eating, please. And then I shall bite. This one, I guess. And then we could try this 2 into 1. Step back out to here. Step back out to there. That's where the ball is. You go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you double rush, you technically could score. Probably get you over there first. He probably should have dodged anyway, because he'd probably just get surfed now. But let's see if we can get a scoring threat in. We can. And they don't have any rerolls, so he probably does get surfed. But we'll see. I mean, he should get surfed, right? But then again, you'd have to surf your own sure hands. So he probably just scatters the ball. We'll see. You should probably just mark the scoring threat. It's good that we've given him this other problem to consider. Lock's a good skill. Well, he's got 2D on the Frenzy Blitzer. Blood Spawn doesn't activate again. Very nice. Oh, you can't actually surf. You can't actually chain into his sure hands. Because there's a ball square. You could scatter the ball into, well, what, 2 into uphill currently, unless you activate those guys, and then it's 2 into 1. So pushes on the stripper into a POW. Very good. Armor holds. It's funny how much time bank we've used actually on this drive. Compared to like all the other Vamp games I've done in Blood Bowl 3 so far, I haven't needed that much time bank, but there was a couple of tricky turns, wasn't there? After our failed offense. So it's just marking up there. So I guess the sure hand is blitzing the Frenzy now off the ground here. And these just activate. He rushes around. Ah, well that'll get 2D on the here. Nice. Gets the knockdown on the stripper. Or on the frenzy guy. Even. This'll actually be quite tough to solve. I think they'll probably get this drive done. By the looks of it, the sure hands. No, one D is the thrower, whose armor doesn't break, which means we are just gonna try and pick it up and try and pass. I think. We have a couple of scoring threats. So let's mark you. Stand you up. Let's is you. Which gives us 3+ pickup. Can't really do anything about him, is the thing. Or him. I think just trying to pick it up and punting it is pretty good. Even if it fails. You're not really doing anything for me, are you? Maybe it's just that. I suppose pick it up, dodge, pass, right? So what's that? That's a 5-up pass. But being back here is going to be a 3, 4, 5 anyway. Can't really get. I can't do anything with that because that's square. So I think it's just that anyway. And then just try and get it away. I'd like to get you out of there. Ideally. So I might try this 1D blitz first. So that we can try and free her up a bit. So she doesn't get hit, basically. Cool. And then let's try this very unlikely attempt now. Fails the pickup. And the ball goes out. Decent square for us, I think. So we shall see how much damage the corn do. Probably just surfer out a runner. And all that shenanigans. So, well, of course they can actually just score, can't they? Split them off and hand it off to him. We'll see. Right, I'll check in on Kira, see how we're doing. Doesn't look like we're going for the score. Probably right to just damage me. Whoa, thank you very much, BB Nut, for the raid. Sorry, was just off at the bathroom. So there is sweltering heat, which could be very interesting here. Could totally screw us over, or not screw us over. Looks like we got 3 on the sweltering heat. They're down a spawn and a seeker and a gore. They're on 8, and we're on more than 8. Less than 8? More than 8. We have some players, and they also have some players. Is I think how that one goes. I would dare say we have 9 players to their 8 players. if I was a betting man now. That's how many players are on the pitch. So we're down a runner and a blitzer, or a thrower, because he's dead. And they're down a spawn and a seeker and the sure hands, actually. Okay, the sure hands is interesting. And obviously the Lino who KO'd himself. So could be interesting. Could be interesting. High kick, giving them a free chance to pick up the ball. And they get it. Vamping is fine. This game had some challenges. It's like any Vamp game, right? It can just completely fall apart at any stage. So we're 8 on 8 now. Had a good weekend, the Vamps, though, at a Scottish tournament. Went 4-1-1. So pretty content with that. Saw you had a decent Blood Bowl Open result yourself, BB. Well done. Congrats. So KO and 2 stuns from the LOS. Not a notion given to protecting the ball, of course, before taking the 3 block hits. And blitz with the ball. In fairness, he probably is the safest blitz, considering he does a juggernaut. And we're going to rush to here. No, we're not. We can't get there. Rush to here, perhaps? No, we're just... Don't know what we're doing. We're just going to get stripped, I think is what we're going to do. I think we're just going to get stripped, which is a brave tactic, isn't it? So, gaze me. I quite fancy this 3+ gaze as well. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So funnily enough, I'm gonna see if we can gaze here. So we get the Bloodlust, get the gaze, and then we'll use him to mark him. And then we'll use him to strip the ball. So we're not really going to recover that ball this turn, but that's fine. I don't think it's worth even throwing you around. Still on stun. Pretty cool. I guess you're going to stay there. And they can just get the ball. Yeah, I think you're going to have to dodge back out, actually. And then does that... No, still just not worth it. That's fine. Just pull you back slightly. And I'm actually going to leave Mrs. Fez tank to hit. Oh! Sorry, chat. Before the raid, I did say it is quite hard to to look at chat and play vampires. Well, it's not. It's just a time bank, right? So yes, the POS is down, unfortunately. Yeah. I think all the customers have gone to a different shop, actually, but you know, We need to get a club card, sort of a loyalty program going, I think. Just to keep the retention. I think that'd be pretty good for us. So it doesn't get the Wanderer. Good evening, Bimbo. There's the farm. Nice little win earlier, man. Good stuff. This is the stripper. Ooh, could get very interesting. It could get very interesting. Uh-huh. Ball on the ground against vampires, eh? Huh. Oh, I should have been that square. Fuck, I even highlighted that square. What an idiot. You'll stand up. Am I blitzing with you? Might be blitzing with you, actually. Yeah, I'll blitz with you. No, you're not. That's a stupid idea. That is a stupid idea. Does he have strip ball? He does, doesn't he? That's annoying. Because otherwise I would just base, like pick up and base. You know, take my chances. What are we doing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You stand up. I knew you'd do that to me as well. I fucking knew you'd do that to me. I had a feeling in my bones. I swear this thing doesn't work. Right, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna move you to there, I think. And just try and pick up the ball. Good. So, bite that one. Blitz him. I didn't actually want you to blitz him though. I just wanted you to activate on a 2+, you fecking fool. Oh, you just blocked him. Amazing. Good. Right, you dodged there then. Well, if I still have my blitz then, blitz him. Fuck's sake. Come on now, lads. Really need to start moving up the pace here. Excellent. Right, fine. All will immediately get stripped, right? But that's fine. I've accepted the ball's getting stripped. When this guy... So when the Troyer bloodlusted, I was accepting this is what was going to happen. Right? Because even though the ball's getting stripped, it is most likely going to be in 1, if not 2 tackle zones. Which means they have to try and pick it up in those tackle zones. Which he just cannot do now. He can't pick up this ball this turn. Well, I guess he can, right? He can go there, and he can 2D this, and then he can dodge and 4+ pick it up or whatever. But, like, the idea is, if he does manage to get the ball, it's pretty easy for us to get it back. So takes a push there. There's 2 into 2. Gets to pound the troll. So he's gonna stand up. And then you can 2 dice this as well, right? I am sure he's a stripper, yeah. I mean, he barely has any clothes on, in fairness. Fairness, he doesn't have that many clothes on. Right. So, are we 1D'ing or are we dodging? We should be dodging. But, you know, what you should do and what your opponent should do and what they actually do. Quite often 2 different things. So he gets the dodge. Doesn't go for the pickup. So might just block there. Yeah. Thanks, Hype. I believe that's been said before. So I think I'm gonna block you rather than move you. And then hopefully you'll pow. Well, 2 pows. Thank you very much. Anakaz. Whoa. And then we'll stand you there. And then we'll dodge out, pick up the ball. Dodge out again. And swing up to here. Which leaves him this 3+ to hit us. And that's fine. There's no point in us rolling any more dice. We've picked up the ball. Looking pretty good for at least a draw from this position now. Which is really good. You know, with the sweltering heat and us almost failing the offense and all that, I was quite worried that we were going to lose this game. So pretty happy to secure the draw at the very, very least. I still think we'll probably win. But that was interesting. Okay. I guess hoping for a removal on us and no removal on them. So that's fine. Happy to tag there. So Blitz here. We have Juggernaut. Yes, to this square, because I actually think I'm picking up with this guy. Funnily enough, we're not going to try and pick it up with the Vamps. The Throwers are really the only guy I want to try and pick up this ball here. But Trolls are pretty good at carrying the ball. Sometimes. He can just stand up. And to be honest, everything else is pretty good, right? They're all doing a job in holding him up. So if we can just pick up this ball, we're good for 2-0. And we've picked up the ball. So we're basically home and dry. Guess technically you can base. So let's try and get rid of that. Base that, bitch. So, should be 2-0 up next turn. Trolls are pretty good. Trolls are pretty good, lads. So next turn, I probably won't even activate anything. It's where the trolls are, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna score. Roll no more dice. Get our guys back. We're already 2-0 up, right? So we're 2-0 up now. Even if everything goes to plan, they might make it 2-1. So looks like a 3 again on the heat, which means we're back to 9. We get our runner back. Very good. Couple of more of our trolls. It is funny. Troll. So the leader's not as important, right? They can just go there, and then the stripper needs to be there. So good. Trolls. Lovely stuff. But yeah, so I mean, like, the Corn realistically probably not going to score twice in 3 turns, are they? Solid D. What are these? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, he's not blitzing the runner, is he? On a double, go for it. But just in case. We'll move it there. Then. So, I mean, they need a touchback, right? Which is possible. It happens. And then they need to score in 2, which they're not going to do realistically with the ball back here. So they're not going for the 2 turn, which is fine. So if they score in 3, then we still win 2-1, right? Well, we win. It'll be 2-1, and then we'll technically have a chance for 1 turn or something. God, Vitok just loves dropping rules, doesn't he? Does he have an NDA? We're thrilled to announce that the Blood Bowl tree will evolve alongside the recent reveal of the new Blood Bowl tabletop edition. That was 2 into 1, but you have block and I don't. Whereas in the past, each new tabletop edition meant starting over a brand new game. This time, the upcoming version will be built on a solid foundation that has been developed. Solid foundation? Question mark. Yeah, I mean it's basically everything we knew already, isn't it? There's nothing new in that. Hello, Churgant. How are you getting on? I hope you're very well. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. So, gaze. You mother trucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fine. We'll try it the other way. Gaze. 3 me. 2 me. 2 me. To me. To me. Yay. Blitz me. Ow me. Now, if the ball could land here, that'd be lovely. Or just bounce into my hands. Bounce into my hands? Fuck. Not even into my hands. What a dicing. One, two. I mean, that's a 3 plus 2D, isn't it? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck it. I think I'm just gonna run here. Right. Fuck it. Don't think too much. Just roll dice. That's the vampire way, isn't it? You forgot the That's true. Oh. I removed the one from the dice. Trust me, there were plenty of ones in my dice flute. I rolled 3 of them in a row on my drive to score. Plenty of ones. Yeah, Budapest will be fantastic, Jurgen. Really looking forward to it. Thankfully Blood Bowl 3 dropped vampires so I can get all the practice in the world. One, two, three. So he can still sack us. You know? He can still sack us. Just a 3 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2D. That's how you sack the ball. Gets the 3. Fails a 2. And falls over and removes himself. Oh. So we shall put in our food. And then that means we can move the ball free of charge. Excellent. We can be completely out of range, so we can just go there. Just good. And then we need to protect our food. Even though we have 3 rerolls, so we should be fine in that department. Food isn't fully protected, by the way. It will be, though. The food will be protected soon. That's him dead now. It's a shame. Fine. And then we'll dodge him to there to screen off our food. Lovely. And then I think everything else can stay on the ground. Speed things up a bit. So, food goes there. He goes in. 3-0. Woo! Fun game of Blood Bowl. I genuinely didn't think we were going to win that game. And I don't think we should have won that game, honestly. Given, well, I mean, we should have won that game. But, you know, snaking to score definitely threw things into some doubt. Then we got quite lucky on actually getting the score done. And Sweltering Heat, not taking all our vampires, was pretty helpful. So there we go.